Hi, everyone. This is Charles Hoskinson broadcasting live from warm, sunny Colorado. Always warm, always sunny, sometimes Colorado. Today is June 21st, 2021. I had a lovely time down in Dallas. Couldn't find Debbie, but still was able to enjoy myself a bit. Went to a Rangers game, talked to a few people, did a few things. And, that's Texas. And the week before, I was in Houston. Not Houston, Austin. There we go. On the Lex Friedman podcast. Enjoying the Lex Friedman podcast. 5 hours and 30 minutes of raw footage. After editing, it came to 4:57, which I believe does make it the longest interview he's ever done. And we talked about a little bit of everything. In fact, got my coffee right here, so we can have a fireside coffee side chat, right? Oh, that's good coffee. We talked about a little bit of everything. We talked about the meaning of life. We talked about simulation theory. We talked about video games. We enjoyed mushroom talk, aquaponics talk, and of course, a lot about Bitcoin Lightning, Ethereum, Polkadot, Cardano, these types of things. Over 300,000 people on YouTube watched the interview, and ratios look pretty good. As I mentioned, I'm the Rorschach test of the cryptocurrency space. There's no middle ground at all. The comments range from, "We love you. You're the most amazing person we've ever seen in our life," to, "You're a scam artist, charlatan, pathological liar, piece of shit." And there's no middle ground. No, like, it's okay. No, certainly polarizing. And I just guess that's the way it is. But on the back of that, we got a lot of great conversations, a lot of invitations to do a few things. And all things considered, it was a wonderful rapport. And I really enjoyed talking to Lex. He's exactly as you would expect him to be in person, a very humble, very funny guy, and also an insanely smart and incredibly disciplined. Many of you don't know this, but he's actually a black belt, I think, in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and a good friend of David Goggins. And so he's always working himself out, doing interesting things. And he did inspire me to take my physical health a little bit more seriously. I always said, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And actually, one of the things we did talk about was fasting. And the longest fast I ever did was 14 days. That was a very long time ago. Technically 13 days and a change of hours, but almost 14. So we'll call it 2 weeks. So you know what? I think tomorrow I'm going to start a 15-day fast just to see if I can break that. Good to get back into it. I'll give you guys updates probably on a daily basis, probably over Twitter, and we'll just see how far I go. But it'll be a lot of fun. I'll lose a little bit of weight, gain a little bit of clarity along the way, and longest I think I've ever done. And so be good to break that record. And actually, I'm getting some labs done here for some experiments that we're conducting for my biotech company. And what I'll probably do is some comparative labs. So I'll talk to my local doc here and see if I can get a set of labs before and after to see metabolically what 15 days of not eating does to you. God help me. It's going to be fun. Cardano's coming along well. We've been working like bats out of hell. Alonzo Blue is almost done, and we're almost in the Alonzo White era. There's a greater than 50% chance that Alonzo Blue White will be shipping this week. And we're working real hard on the application backend and real hard on the wallet integration, and of course, increasing the verbosity of the CLI. And so basically what we're doing is bringing people in stages. White is significantly larger than blue. Blue was just kind of a dry run to make sure everything was looking good. And white is basically bringing a lot of people in because we've trained a large chunk of people with the Plutus Pioneers program, and we have all these SPOs to play with. And basically, we're going to have them run a bunch of scenarios on the testnet. If all those things are clear, then we'll keep going until all the integrations are in place. And then Purple comes out, and that is the public testnet. And that's actually a DevNet. The point of that is that all these people who assert to have Cardano DeFi, whether it be a DEX or a stable coin or whatever have you, they're actually now going to be able to deploy against it. So that's still on target, looks like, for July. We'll see. We'll have a nice product show here in a little bit. We always do a Cardano 360, and we'll tell you guys everything we've learned and all the great stuff we've accomplished. And I'm really excited for July. It's going to be an incredible month for the project, and really where all the pieces start coming together. Then we're on the home stretch for Hard Fork Combinator event. We'll just keep going until we get all the T's crossed and the I's dotted, because we always do that. And we'll get smart contracts out. And if we do everything right, just push a button, the event happens, you guys get your new version of Daedalus, and huzzah, pretty cool stuff. Pretty exciting stuff, actually. It's a new era for all of us. Kind of like Shelley was a new era. We'll also have a lot to say about the Shelley Summit. It's going to take place in September. We're going to have the physical part of it at University of Wyoming. I will be there with bells on, as will many other people. And then we'll also make it a digital event like we did this Shelley Summit. So if you can't attend physically, you can attend digitally, and we'd love to do something with community hubs. So we will have a lot to say about that soon. Okay, but enough of me. Let's talk about you, because this is an AMA, and the whole point of an AMA is to have your questions, right? All right.